Hi there, welcome to my channel. This is a love reading for the sign of Virgo for the incoming second week of September 2018. Um, Thank you for your like, for your subscribe. Thank you for following my channel. If you guys would like to book a private reading with me, check the description box below. Chat with me on Facebook to find out, any details that you might need on the service, or yeah, the prices, they're very affordable. Yeah, book um direct to my website or coordinate with me and connect with me on Facebook. I'm going to take this. So this is your love reading, Virgo, for the incoming second week of September 2018. This is for you. There's heaps of cards, so I'm going to take this. Your card is very jumpy, Virgo. Ooh, this is here. um So this is your current energy, all right? So what's crossing you, Virgo? They told me to pick this up, the tower. Um, okay, so the world is in reverse. Let me just push it a little bit so that you could see the camera. So your current energy, Virgo, as we, enter the second week of September, is that you've got the, can you see it? Mm, yeah, I think there's a clear in the camera. You've got the world in reverse, so it means there is a new moon in Virgo, I think in the last 2 weeks. So for those Virgo that felt like something didn't complete, because there's two cycle here. See, two reverse card. The wheel. Oh, sorry, this is upright. Mm, but the way I see it, how did I pick it up? Yeah, it's actually upright. So there's two cycle here, two cards that is describing or sending a message about a cycle, about a path, about completion, about not being completed. But anyway, yeah, so I felt like for the 2nd of September, incoming second week of September, the world is in reverse because there is a sense of feeling for Virgo. You've just come out from a new moon. I'm not really sure of the specific details about astrology, but I think there is a new moon, and it was direct to Virgo. So that was, I think, the last week of August, going to first week of September. So if some of you guys weren't able to complete whatever you need to complete, to communicate, to say, to express in the last week of August up to first week of September, where this new moon occur, and it's direct to Virgo. So I think that thought, that feeling, that emotion, that plan is being carried over to the second week of September. So I'm not gonna be surprised if the world card is in reverse. So this is um, a feeling of not able to complete something with regards to your relationship. It's there's also a feeling here of not being contented, not completing something because you're not contented. There is a cycle um that you felt like it needs to be reworked because you are not contented. And what crossing you is the tower. So this is a card that describe some sort of a sudden changes, a quick turn around of situation, and then it is it crashes from 10 to 0. That's what's crossing you. So probably whatever cycle you felt like you haven't completed, that you need to revisit, um whether it is to express your feeling, to express your emotions, to communicate, to do whatever you need to do for this relationship, or to communicate with this person. It What's crossing you is that it is It's some sort of a direct advice to back from scratch. This is applicable for those Virgo that felt like if you felt like you haven't completed something, you felt like you're not contented with the outcome, and you want to revisit something to express your emotions, to communicate something. Um, you know, when you do this, this cycle back, this revisit, um, or redo it, it needs to be a complete 360 degree of effort. It means, you can't pick up where you left. It should be from scratch. All right. It cannot be, you pick up a little bit of the residue and then you try to build something from there. No, it should completely back from scratch, clean slate, and then you redo it, and you rebuild whatever it is that you need to rebuild, and have the structure again, and complete whatever it is that you need to complete. All right. Now that is your current energy, and that's what's crossing you. All right. So I will leave this card here. So what's the backstory? What's the story behind, or how it's gonna progress? What other insights, that we could pick up from the card that will help you, do the tower and complete the task that you felt like you need to complete, to express your emotions, to communicate, and so on and so forth. So the first two card is the here is the strength in the Four of Pentacles in upright position. So if your main theme, your main goal, your main whatever you want to manifest in terms of completing something for the incoming second week of September, to revisit, to redo, you know, it's asking you to, as I mentioned, it is asking you to apply the tower. It needs to be, it needs to completely, you start from scratch. When you start from scratch, that is zero, that is plain, you've got to build everything from, you got to build everything from scratch. So that needs strength and patience. It also needs there is a holding back in here, the Four of Pentacles. So I felt like, because if you go through these three cards, okay, this is how you read this. If you go to this three card, the last card is the Wheel of Fortune, which is luck, and is also a completion. So that, you know matches and coincide, and somehow, collaborate on what I said earlier, that to do this you need to apply the tower. And because building something from scratch needs patience and strength and effort, that's why, the strength card is there, is to give you a sort of advice and a boost that, you know if you are going to move back, if you have a chance to move back to correct something, or you just felt like it is not completed yet, or you're not contented with the outcome, so you want to revisit it. Starting from scratch needs a lot of effort and time, and you need strength. So this is the message is for you. So you need to have patience and strength and courage to do it all over again. And the Four of Pentacles, it's a card that is holding back. Um, so I felt like this is more of a message that, if you want to, luck to be with you, this is the second time around. This is what I sense is here. So this is the second time around, the third, I don't know. It depends on you guys. It might be the second, the third, the fourth try, but the luck is with you. It is asking you, if you're gonna make, if you're going to make a move, don't be half-hearted about it, because that's the reason why you keep coming back on this situation, on this person, or you keep revisiting this, or you keep practicing to say this, to express it, but it doesn't go out. It doesn't completely give you a contentment. So it's just there, you know. So it is for some reason like a reminder to you that if you want to revisit, redo something, and you need to apply a tower to build it from scratch, you need strength, and also don't hold back. To do it all over again is don't hold back, so don't you don't have to revisit it. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to complete this, because the wheel of fortune is there. Wheel of fortune, it is luck. The luck is with you. The cycle is with you. It's like, if you are, if sometimes, in life, we have thoughts to, like, to rekindle onto something, to go back into something, but not it's not every time that we get a chance. The universe give us a chance to revisit, to redo, you know so if you were given a chance again, and it's in your plan, it's in your thought to revisit something, and you have a chance, you better give your full 100% to do it. Don't hold back. Don't hold back, so that you could complete the cycle. This is how it is. Okay, this is how it's looking. So something is not completed. You need to apply the tower to build it from scratch again. From building from scratch, you need strength and courage to rebuild something. Do not hold back, because if you hold back, the result might not be of your liking, or you would have to revisit again. So give your all, give your best to this scenario, to whatever it is that you need to revisit, because the wheel of fortune is there to boost you all the luck. All right. And then, um and yeah, there is a transformation. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. So there would be a transformation. So there, what I see in here in the card is, completion. You want to complete something. To complete this, it is advising you to start from scratch. Don't use leftover or residue material to build something, because it's not going to work. It should be from scratch. Have courage. Don't hold back. Okay? Give your all to this, so that you could complete it and you feel contented. So if you move on and you look back, you'd say that I give my best. I give all the best I did, and I'm happy on the result. And the wheel of fortune is there to boost some luck to you. So after this, when you plan and rethink of, you know, how you put forward on revisiting, redoing, expressing, or communicating to this love relationship, to this person, there would be a transformation. It means that when you do this move of revisiting, because you felt like you haven't completed it, let it progress. Like, you might want an outcome right away, but it's asking you to, once you did your part, once you did your part to rebuild it, you have to let it go and wait for the result, because there would be a transformation. When I say this, for example, you have built something from scratch. Now it is a structure. You got to wait for the outcome, how it's going to affect the people around it. So it takes a bit of a time to test that structure, whether it is stable, the foundation that you've laid down is stable or not. So this is what the card is saying in these three cards, in the last three cards, is that once you build the foundation, once you build the structure from scratch, with courage, strength, and without holding back, because the wheel of fortune is there to boost you with some luck, you have to wait for this sorry, for this structure to to stabilize. You can't force it to um to get into something that, it's just to give it some time. So once you build the structure, you have to give it some time, and let go of the control factor, or force the very outcome right away. You have to give it some time for the structure to, you know hold its ground or its roots to the ground. And from there, you would wait for the transformation, you would wait for the effect of the structure of the investment that you built, because there would be a result, but you have to wait for it to transform in a natural progress. All right, forcing it to give you an outcome from building it wouldn't benefit. So once you build the structure from scratch with your strength, courage, without holding back, using your full potential and strength, and with your luck, once the structure is built in the ground and the root is properly in the ground installed, you wait for a bit of time for this structure to settle, and then it will transform into something really beautiful, because the investment and feelings and emotions that you do, the hard work that you would do, there's a victory. There's a victory after this, you know in this is also public recognition. So it might be that from being patient and building the right momentum and feelings and emotions and effort to connect with this person or with the relationship, you might get the outcome or the best result that you've been wanting, for a long time, because this is a victory that is out in the open. So it means that the public, which speaks about our family and friends, would be able to celebrate with you with this connection, with this relationship. All right. So this is a victory, not just for you, but it is something known to everyone. So it might be, for example, once the structure effort is done and everything is holding the ground, and there is a progress, a positive transformation, where you guys going, you would be able to confirm your relationship. It is something that you could announce in the public, or the public will acknowledge you, something of like that. And then the two of pentacles, this is, and then that's where you create the balance again. Once everything is, once you reach the victory, it's all very high feelings, high up feelings, the high vibration. Because this is victory. Everything, when you are in a victory mood, when you feel like you're winning, your energy is so high, so positive, that after that it is asking you to have balance. Maybe this time, by the by when you get to successful, when you become successful on the relationship, on the path where you want to go, have some balance, have some balance to this relationship or to this communication. I felt like this reading, it's not just applicable for second week of September. It is a process. It is a process, because this is a victory acquired, um, in a long term process. But it's a victory that isn't just for you to celebrate, it is also out in the public to celebrate. So it could be engagement in a marriage, or probably if you are divorced, or it could be divorce. No, you're now both divorced, you could go in public, something of like that. So yeah, there is a transformation here. You just really need to have courage. And if you want to revisit something, redo something, you've got to apply the tower. Something needs to completely, completely start from zero, from scratch, from zero. And from there, you build the structure and the foundation that you want. When it's all steady, you wait for it to progress. It's just like when you built it, you watch for the result. Eventually you'll get there and you have the victory. Okay, so that's for you, um Virgo. It is, the energy that I sense here in the reading, it is slow but surely. That's what I sense. The progress is slow and surely, which is like you, Virgo. You introspect and then you plan it out. Introspect, plan it, and then strategically move slowly but surely, something of like that. So good luck to you, Virgo. Hold on to your victory, it's coming. And thank you for watching my video, following my channel. For private booking, check the description box below. I'll see you soon. Bye.